Hey everyone, this is the this is my review. This is the intro to my reviews of the television sitcom episodes of Sydney to the Max, Cooper and Cammy as the World. This is my review of two of their most recent episodes. This is also the first in a new series of videos I'm going to be doing. When it comes to new premieres on Disney Channel, since I'm a huge fan and huge watcher of the brand new late 2010s and 2020s Disney Channel, I decided to whenever my favorite shows or Disney Channel movies have a new premiere, I'm going to do first a live post episode or post film reaction and review, then later in the future my stereotypical audio narration reviews, then of course in the future the video commentary based reviews. But this is the live action review of Sydney to the of episodes 18 and 19 of Sydney to the Max. 18 premiered 2 weeks ago, which was the episode with Olive's brothers and the Alley Fighters video game. Then you had episode 19, which was yesterday. I just got done watching the hour long. I just got done watching the third encore presentation of the show today, of that episode today. There will be a fourth one tomorrow. What's his name? Then you have the Cooper and Cammy As the World episodes. You have the last one, which Would You Rather Be Ragnar's, which was okay. Wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad either. Then you had episode Would You Rather Date Someone Else, which was for the most part good up until the finale of the final scene of that episode, which I'm going to talk about in part 2 of that video. So with that being said, let's get started right now.
I know. I love going to church, but nothing prepared me for the after-church brunches. I'm stuffed.
I am so full my belly button went from an innie to an outie.
And now for the best part.
Oh.
I told you how to pace yourself, but you never learn.
I think that was the best brunch yet. Franklins were such great hosts.
Yeah, they made me feel so at home. I accidentally told another guest, "Thanks for stopping by."
You know what? Everyone's hosted us. Isn't it time that we host them? We have to do it at least once before Lexi moves back to Savannah.
You do that for me?
Lexi, we'd do anything for you.
Copy that.
Wow, cooking for the entire church congregation? That's a tall order. But I think we can
Hey
pull it off.
everybody,
We better. We have a saying back in Savannah.
it's
You
time
throw a bad
for my
roast,
review.
it'll be a
It's
laugh
time for my
track.
review. It's time for my late, out of date, post reaction and review and small rant on the Sydney to the Max season 3 finale, Any Given Brunch. This is my quote unquote. Hold on for a moment. Yeah, this is quote unquote my late out of date post reaction review and small rant on the Sydney to the Max season 3 Any Given Sunday's Brunch. I think that's the title. This is the last episode produced for Sydney to the Max season 3, and my thoughts on the potential continuation of the future of Sydney to the Max. Believe it or not, I'm going to get this out the way already. The small rant has nothing to do with the episode. The season finale was phenomenal as always when it comes to Sydney to the Max season finales. Season 1's was kind of weak in my opinion. Season 2's was awesome. Season 2's was awesome, and this one right here was even better. I like how everything in this show came full circle. But that's not what I'm ranting about. One of the reasons it took me so long to film this post reaction was because hearing the cancellation of Gabby Rennie and Citables, that briefly killed my mood in all Disney Channel shows. Up until I rewatched this episode and saw Disney's awesome Holiday Magical Bake Off and their new It's Christmas Again movie, which that post reaction and review will be done in the sometime this month. I don't know when. The It's Christmas Again and Disney Channel's remaining shows got me back into Disney Channel. But hearing the cancellation of Gabby Rennie and Citables after 2 seasons, when their season finale, which is next after this, my review and rant on that sets up for season 3, they up and cancel the show, and that just kind of killed my interest in Disney Channel briefly. And I didn't want to review and talk about anything. That's why this review is late. But this episode right here on its own episode was phenomenal. A plot was okay, but the B plot was worth the price of admission, was worth tuning in to this episode, was what we all wanted to see, and that was Max confessing his love to Alicia, and them starting their relationship. In the A plot, Sydney, adult Max, Judy, Lexi, their cousin Lexi have to plan a Sunday brunch. For the upcoming church, service. They get into a competition with a rival lady who is also planning a brunch on the same day. Sydney tries to get her to remove it, but the lady won't budge, and both give reasons why each other shouldn't move their brunch. So Sydney does a dirty move, and by getting the the receptionist or the preacher to come to the brunch. Wherever that person goes, the congregation will follow them, that was the saying. So they do that and win. However, the horse eats all the food, leaving them without food to serve at the brunch. So they team up with the lady, the rival. They ask her for her help in using her food, but instead of doing that, she comes over. She comes with a better idea to come over and help them prepare for everything. So everyone, including Olive, work together to make several different foods. There's a funny joke where Olive makes about lending them their oven. She says, "I would offer you guys my oven, but my brothers use it to dry their hockey pants." Meanwhile, and they get everything done. They get everything done and host the brunch in their backyard. And Max reminiscence over meeting Alicia by the swing, but in that same spot in season 2, 13 candles. 13 candles. 13 candles, and all is with them dancing and celebrating. So yes, awesome way to end. Awesome way to end this season. Now let's get to the plot. I want to talk about the B plot with Max, Leo, Alicia, and her sister Essence. It starts off with Max and Leo at the arcade. Max is being distracted by a video game. Alicia brings her sister Essence to the arcade, so Max and Leo to watch her. Leo tries to tell Alicia no gently by saying this is a place of business and we don't have time to be responsible for kids. But Max eagerly simps for Alicia and says, "Yes, we'll watch your kid. We'll watch your kid." Meanwhile, Essence overhears Leo and Max talking about liking Alicia, and Max worries if Essence heard anything important. When Max asks Essence about what she heard, she says she didn't hear anything important other than that Max likes her sister Alicia, and it's here where Max tries to bargain with a Butterfinger, and then later is forced to give up his game guy in order to get Essence from keeping a secret. But Leo warns Max that Essence is the biggest secret blurter outer. She spoiled movie endings, surprise parties, and many more things because of her constant blurting out. But so Max decides to go back and decides if he has to tell Alicia, it has to come from him. Alicia accidentally comes home from work and overhears Max and Alicia reveals she also had a crush on Max, but she didn't say anything about it. And the two become a couple, and the episode it ends there, and Essence is relieved that for once it's not her blurting something out. So that's how Sydney to the Max. That's how the B plot of Sydney to the Max ends. Like I said, A plot was okay, but the B plot was worth it. Only problem I have with the A plot, I guess they wanted to keep it with main characters, but I really wish Amy and Sophia could have been here. Hell, you could have brought back Harry. You could have even brought back the goofy pizza man guy, Iggy. But I guess they want to keep this with main. Characters. But other than that, great. Now let's get my thoughts. And I'm pretty sure, unlike Gabby Rennie and Citables, I think Sydney to the Max will stay. This will be the new That's So Raven and Boy and Girl Meets World of Disney Channel, which means you saw how long both Raven, That's So Raven ran. That's So Raven and Raven, the sequel, Raven Home, is currently running. It took several months for them to announce a renewal to a season 5 renewal to Raven's Home. Then you had what was that other show? Oh yeah, what was that other show? Then you had Boy Meets World. Boy Meets World started with Sean and Corey in junior high school and ended all the way with them graduating college and entering the workforce. I don't remember how long Girl Meets World lasted, but I think Sydney to Max will be the long running shows. You see shows like Cooper and Cammy Ask the World, Gabby Randy and Citables. Just roll with it. These shows weren't really meant to last that long. They weren't really meant to last that long. They should have lasted longer than they lasted, but they weren't meant to last that long. This, I think, will last, I think this will last all the way up into, and this is how long Disney Channel shows usually last. They will last up until Sydney, Olive, Leo, Max, and young Alicia finish high school. That's what I'm predicting and hope this series lasts. So I think this will be renewed for season 4. The second 2 reasons I think this will be renewed for season 4, I was accidentally watching Disney Channel late night. I think it was either Thursday, Wednesday night, either late night or should I say early morning. It was like 3 a.m. I was watching Disney Channel, and on the Disney Channel, the 2020 Sydney to the Max new episode bumper sticker commercial played.
played. Why would they play that if they were canceling the show? And of course, the second reason was Disney Channel's newest show, Magic Bake Off, starring Ravensholm Booker, Isaac Ryan Brown Booker from Ravensholm, and the Afro-American girl from the High School Musical, the series, and the Freaky Friday movie, the Freaky Friday remake, 2018 remake movie. It stars them, Israel, I think his name Israel Johnson, Noah from season 4 Bunk, and what was the other show? Oh yeah, and Ava Coker and Christian J. Simon from Sydney to the Max. Guest star on their show. If they were canceling Sydney to the Max, why would they have Ava Coker and Christian J. Simon on the Magical Bake Off show? Disney Channel was canceling the show. They would downplay those actors and actresses' appearances like they did with Cooper and Cammy Ask the World. You don't see any of the cast members except for Ruby Rose Turner, and she only appears in that virtual sleepover with Ruth Reehey. You don't see any of the other actors and actresses from Cooper and Cammy Ask the World. We don't see any of the actors and actresses from Gabby Randy and Citables. Then once again, we only saw Cali Control make a cameo in the Ruth and Ruby Rose sleepover. We saw the Just Roll With It cast. We saw the kids in a bunch of 2020 commercials, but so far, and one from 2021 when the show was airing, but so far we haven't seen anything. So unless Christian J. Simon and Ava Coker have another show planned, or Disney Channel project planned that we don't know about, I think it's safe to assume that Sydney to the Max will be returning. So with that being said, this has been my late out-of-date post-reaction review of the season finale of Sydney to the Max. You don't want to hear the rest of the music? Turn the video off right now.